Myth number 8. If you have a family history of breast cancer, you are likely to develop breast cancer too. All right, as a mother of 7 children, this myth really stuck out to me because it could relate to my children. After all, I am a first-degree relative who has had breast cancer. And while women who have a family history of breast cancer are in a higher risk group, most of the women who are diagnosed have no family history at all, so don't forget that. So now what do we need to look out for as it relates to family history? Okay, ready? If you have a first-degree relative, so a mother or a sister, or I guess I should also add a father or brother, who developed breast cancer below the age of 50, then you should consider some form of regular diagnostic breast imaging, and it should start 10 years before the age of your relative's diagnosis. Now, if you have a second-degree relative, so that would be a grandmother or an aunt, or the equivalent on the male side, who was diagnosed, now your risk only increases slightly, but you're not in the same risk category as those who have a first-degree relative. Now, if you have multiple generations that were diagnosed with breast cancer on the same side of the family, then you really need to talk not only to your doctor, but maybe even a genetic counselor about genetic testing, because this type of pattern increases the probability that there is a breast cancer gene contributing to the cause of all of the family history. Even though only about 15% of individuals who are diagnosed with breast cancer have a family history, it's still very important to know your family medical history so that you can better understand your risks. And remember, an increased risk doesn't equal a guarantee of cancer. So don't sit with angst thinking that your family history equals that you're going to get breast cancer. There is a lot more to take into account. Just be vigilant.